Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you for clicking on this video. But today, we are going to do a fully unarmed playthrough. So no other damage is allowed. Obviously, I can use tools for cutting down grass and stuff, but no other damage besides, Alright, so we're going to click on medium because any harder and it would be literally impossible. Make a little world name, open that little case up, and start off. Now we're just going to pretty much run through everything, just scan a bunch of things, find that mysterious machine, kill a bunch of weevils.
Don't come in here when we're recording. I'm wearing my...
Scan the weevil flesh so I can unlock the weevil shield, and with the weevil shield I can now actually parry and block, which is super important. Anyway, killed a few mites blocking the little laser, then I killed a few more mites, and then I killed my very first worker ant, very slowly and painfully. It was so bad, man. You don't even know how unfortunate it is. But anyway, I unlocked Little Fist level 1 out of 3, which basically, every time I hit, I get a 1% damage increase until I reach 100 hits. But if I get hit at all, then I lose that little combo build-up, you know? And then I also made myself an eye patch for that plus damage, but it does also have less damage resist, but that's okay. And then with my new mutation and everything, I killed a bombardier beetle and some more lawn mites. Pretty much, I'm just trying to get the next phase of Lil Fist, which I need to kill 100 creatures. I killed everything from larvas to ladybugs to mites to more ladybugs to more bombardier beetles and oh my, just everything on the block. Even some Morbiers and Orbeer Juniors. Oh man, like killing everything with your fist is just so hard.
Super mega pro!
Anyway, I made my way to the red ant hill where inside I killed a bunch of little red worker ants so that way I can hopefully make my way to Lil Fist level 3. And I got Lil Fist level 2 killing some runaway ants. Oh my. This increased my damage percent increase per hit by from 1 to 1.5%. Anyway, I unblocked that last laser and then pressed activate on this little cheeky machine. Check out my dogs, by the way. These are my two dogs and they're awesome and I love them and listen to them howl. Like they're so cute. They're so cute. I love my dogs. Oh my god. I love my dog. Anyway, I did kill a wolf spider. Look at this little thing. It's pretty easy to kill. I gotta be honest. You know, just smacking them around and I didn't even take it one hit. Help perkle up after massaging his face with my fist. And I kill a few more grubs. Look at this stupid little ant stuck in the web. What is that? What is that? Dude, where is he going? Oh my god, where is he going? Made myself a level 2 axe. Then whoa! Dude, the larva! Made my way to the hedge ascent. Oh my. Alright, beat up some Ruz teas. Made my way to the flying flingman disc. And I got an idea, right? So, if I just need to get 200 kills, and these websack drops little spiderlings, why don't I just kill little spiderlings? And that's exactly what I did. I killed so many goddamn spiderlings. Anyway, I progressed in my thing to the lab, and then I got Natural Explorer. I picked up all the little pieces of the password, and then I killed more spiderlings, and doing that finally gave me Lil Fist level 3 out of 3. Now Lil Fist level 3. Oh, first of all, let's check. 76 spiderlings killed, by the way. Anyway, Lil Fist level 3, pretty much. So now I hit twice with every hit, so I do 2 times the damage, and I do 2% increase in every hit instead of 1. And then anyway, I picked up everything, made my way to the little secret lab, got the Broodmother research notes, easy stuff. Tested out my new mutation, and as you can see, it goes up by 2 every time instead of 1. Then I made myself a peddlet tool, little tool, not a weapon, little tool. Got some ellie grass, made a gill tube, then I dove into the depths, so that way I could collect some muddy scales. Oh yeah. And some bones, of course. Then on the inside, I scan my way in, flip the switch. Flipped on all the switches, made my way into the pond lab, getting out of the water. I hate the water. And then I just got here to collect all of the muscle sprouts, really. Then I finished up the pond dome, and I made myself the koi scale helmet, chest plate, and greaves. The koi scale set gives me increased parry window, and the full set gives me, it lowers their defense whenever I parry. Fought a few fireflies, got some berry chunks, made some berry leather, so that way I could make myself an insect hammer, the tier 2 hammer. Then I just absolutely massacred this horde of ants. Look how many ants I had to kill. There were so many ants you don't even understand. There must have been like 100 ants in that one area.
Shit! They jumping me! They jumping me! Save your boy!
But anyway, I made some brittle plating and then upgraded all my gear, and I made myself a firefly headlamp so that way I could actually see and hold my shield at the same time. You know? Kaboom shebang. Then I made myself some soothing syrups and a brat burst, and I made my way into the haze lab, because of course I did, because that's awesome. And then inside there were a few robots that I just, massacred. Get out of here. Made my way through the secret little room, flipped the switch, and then pressed the button, getting ready for the final boss fight of the haze lab. Parried the shot, and oh my goodness, you don't even know. This thing, as long as I just kept moving, I absolutely massacred everything in there. It's not even funny how easy this boss fight was. Boom, shebang. Killed and dead. Oh my goodness. Anyway, killing this gave me Truffle Tussle. And Truffle Tussle is a mutation where basically there's a small chance of whenever I'm hitting with an unarmed attack that I'll just explode, pretty much. Pause. I got some Brat Burst, the Duper Disc level 3, and the chip. Then I made my way to that little area, got the Minotaur Maze key, and blew up this rock. Made my way into the little maze end, Minotaur Maze end, and I unlocked the chest, and I was being bombarded by the bee guards, so I just had to grab everything and run. And then I also flipped the dice onto its 20th side, give me Coup de Grace, which is a mutation that increases your critical hit chance. It's nothing crazy, but anyway. Found the Black Anthill Descent, equipped my running shoes and my little thing, and I tested out this new Truffle Tussle on this ant. This little black ant here, it's gonna die. Wow. That was the most beautiful animation I've ever seen in my entire life. I know. That's probably what you're thinking. Anyway, I made my way inside, got access level A, beat up some robots. Absolutely just massacred them. Because of course I did. Got access level B, went into the boss arena. Killed the guards out front, opened the blast shield doors, and then I blew up the glass, making my way inside. Then I summoned in the assistant manager. And honestly, this boss fight was super easy. Pretty much because the robots are not weak to, not weak to unarmed attacks. So I just built up my little wombo combo, and then I just destroyed him, honestly. Like, I just beat him up. It wasn't even fair. But, easy, fun, amazing. Killing him gave me shocking dismissal and the assistant manager keycard. Then I unlocked this, grabbed the little chip, went out into the sandbox. And I didn't need anything from the sandbox, so I just went to the sandbox lab outpost, where I got this chip, and then I increased my max mutations, gave Burgle all the 3 chips that I had, and then I upgraded my koi fish armor to sleek, which gave me parry stun. It's pretty good. And then I blew up the rock, blocking myself to the upper lab. And I killed a few rocks, and then made my way into the termite area, so that way I could kill this little termite soldier, and beautiful. Then I made myself a furnace, cooking myself a broodmother BLT. Then I made myself a termite axe, got the zipper, and tested out my new zip line that I made to the upper lab. Okay, I made my way back to the hedge, where I made my way into the broodmother's lair. Ooh, summoning her in was super easy because I just did it, and this boss fight was very easy. However, my wombo combo getting and I died. I just kidding, by the way. It was not super easy. So I tried again, and then I died. I was also kidding again. It was not super easy. But then I summoned her in, and I died. And yeah, it was not. And then finally, after just kidding, I died again. You thought, but okay, on like the 6th try or something like that, I was able to kill her. Pretty nice, pretty cool. I got Mon genes from it, and the parts and everything. You know, it was pretty cool. And I also killed her 4 more times. Like, you know, it's whatever. I'm not even that cool. Don't even praise me. So, yeah, I made myself the full set of the Mother Demon, which just gives me poison coating, and then turning it sleek gives me venom coating, and the full set gives me poison nova. And first of all, I just have to admire that this is the coolest armor set in the game, by the way.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's definitely my favorite looking. Anyway, there's this thing called the power droplet, where it just pretty much it raises your unarmed attack power and everything. So, let's go get it. All right, so you have to paraglide onto this little leaf right here. Okay, then you jump up onto this leaf, jump up here again, jump onto this little stick. Make your way up here, and then you're just going to want to jump up here, and oh my god, are you... Okay, so you're just going to want to jump up onto this leaf right here, and then you jump off into the corner, and are you... Okay, you jump up onto the leaf, jump up onto the corner, and then you're going to want to jump onto the little box. Are you kidding? Okay. So, oh my... Okay, we're good. Whew, we're okay. We don't have to go back. So, you go up onto this leaf right here, alright, make your way, and then run and jump, and oh my god, we finally made it. Wow, okay, so you make your way into this little crack, pause. Oh, I'm so tired. Anyway, you jump down a bunch, and then, surprise, surprise, there she is, the power droplet. Very nice. Finally, I was able to get it. Then I made my way to the stump, killed the wolf spider, because you know I'm like that. Killed some ticks while I was at it, then jumped my way into the stump lab. I was going to say undershed, but stump lab. Oh god. I found the mantis research note, which gave me the mantis kebab. Then I killed myself a black ox beetle, so that way I can make the black ox hammer. I didn't actually record myself doing that, but I have it. Swear. Scout's honor. Anyway, it's jungle anthill. Inside there was a bunch of fire worker and soldier ants that I, massacred, because, you know, I'm just like that. But really, I just came here for the supreme and regular marble. You know, I need all this to make my gear better, so... No, well, I got it. And then I made myself some pupa leather on a jerky rack that I also made. Then I made myself a fire ant shield. This gives me block corrosion, and block corrosion, it just basically lowers the defense of anything that blocks. Then I made my way to the Mantis Lab, or the Mantis Boss Arena. Wow. Where I summoned in the Orchid Mantis. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, it's coming. Where is it? There she is. Oh my. The Orchid Mantis. Alright. Honestly, this fight was also very easy. Just like the assistant manager. I find that if you just block, simply parry all the attacks, you can very quickly build up that little wombo combo of yours. Look, so I got it to, like... And just look how much damage I was doing. I got it all the way up to 100, and I was just deleting the Mantis's health. This was just... It was crazy. It was dead. It was the quickest and easiest kill. I don't think I've ever killed the Mantis on the first try in any of my playthroughs, except this one. Just simply wow. At home, I made myself the Assassin's Greaves, which I upgraded because they give me, it's just good. I upgraded them to Sleek to get crit stun, and I used them for the Cutman ability, so now I do poison damage and cutting abilities. And I would say this is the best unarmed build. We got the eye patch, the Mother Demon chest plate for the poison, and the other thing. And then we got the full-size Scabby where I put the replacement fuse and I collected the toenails up there. Anyway, you know, made my way to the undershed entrance, and then I scanned my way in. Unauthorized access. Oh my god, I have to turn on the goddamn Scabby. Are you kidding me? I have to go all the way back? Anyway, I turned the Scabby on, and then finally made my way into the undershed. Oh my god. And again, I don't really need anything from here. Like, I could go to the Scabbies, or the Scarabs or anything, but I just don't need it, because I don't need to upgrade anything with jewels, because I don't have any weapons, you know? Anyway, made my way to the lab, killed a few fireworker ants that were in there, flipped the switch, unlocking the door. Then I made my way into the Mance arena. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his stupid face. Oh, he's hitting the ground for no reason. Alright, jumping in here. Let's see what we got. Kaboomsh, kaboomsh, kaboomsh. Oh my, he doesn't even know who we are. Alright, anyway. Same thing as pretty much all the other ones. You just build up your wombo combo, and then, you know, the fight's just over before you know it. I think I might have died once? No, I don't think I died a single time, because I'm just that awesome. Anyway, Man Serious Stranger is what I got, 1,000 raw science, and the golden card. Then I made my way, found Wendell, beat him up because he deserves it. Then I stole his little grilled science. Then I made my way out of the lab, and I have one more destination. The moldy little guy, the moldy base. I got Wendell to open the door for me. Got the moldy note, give me the moldy hoagie recipe, because that's awesome. And then I summoned in Director Schmechter. Look at this guy. Look at this ugly dude. I kept having to back away from his attacks because you can't parry electricity, and then you can block electricity, though, which is what I use my shield for. And look at that. Boom. Perfect block. Very nice. Oh my god. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't move, please. I can't stuck. Oh my. Okay, I'm finally out. Alright, beat up this... Wait. Did you see that? Okay, let me replay it for you. Still didn't see it? Okay, one more time. Slow down. I parried electricity! Are you kidding me? Nobody ever told me this! With the now known knowledge that I can parry not only the electricity balls, but also his little zippy zapper attack, this fight is so easy. I never even... Because I always thought that I had to just dodge it, because obviously you can't parry electricity. Are you stupid? Anyway, I blew up the Java-matic machine, placed in the embiggening cell, and then went up top and forgot that I needed a bunch of resources. God damn it. Alright, got the resources, placed them in the thing, and then I pressed the on switch. Okay. I mean, what? Oh, I need to repair. Of course, I need to repair this. I went all the way home to build myself a repair tool to then go all the way back out to then finally get out of here. Thanks, Wendell. Thanks, buddy. You know, I really... Okay, I fixed all of the little mixer things, and then finally made my way into the little storage facility where I collected everything from the chests. Sorry for the flashing lights and everything. And then I thought out my beautiful plan to defend all of these little mixer balls. Why doesn't Wendell just put them underground? I don't know. Anyway, we got the heart-shaped one at level C, at low number B. Then number B, we got the slim streak line square one. And then over here, we go to mixer A, where, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a big base. All right, we got the fully surrounding walls. We got the roof on it. And then we got the frontline shields, you know, the little half walls to give me some extra, you know, protection. Anyway, I go up and I press on. Mixer modules are being attacked. Let's go defend. Alright? Alright. It started off really easy with just a few fire worker ants, you know, beating them up. And then they pretty much instantly broke through my defenses and then started beating up level A. And I'll say the most annoying ones were definitely the fireflies, because they are flying and I can't hit them from the ground. But then they started teaming up on me. Like, look at all these. There's like 4 worker ants, a soldier, a flying guy, and a ladybird. It was crazy how many ants, how many insects and everything there were. But at the end of the day, this thing takes like 5 minutes to beat, by the way. At the end of the day, I emerged victorious. Alright? Because of course I did. Beat up some little bombardier beetles and black ox beetles and dust mites and everything, and I won. Because of course I did. Because I'm awesome. Yay! Okay. Alright, where are you going? Where'd he go? I built up my little embiggening cell, collecting it, and I made my way back home. Back to the mysterious machine, back where everything all started. It was beautiful making my way back. I placed in the filled embiggening cell, and I made my way home. But wait, I have one more thing to do. The infected broodmother's lair. The final boss, the hardest boss in all of the game. I got myself ready and summoned her in. The fight started off much like... Just kidding, I died immediately. For whatever reason, I just got completely wombo-comboed the first time. But the second time went beautifully. Just like every other run I've done with pretty much everything else, the first phase goes out without a hitch. First phase is really easy. The second phase is really easy. And then, especially because I was able to build up my little wombo combo to 100%, look at how much damage I was doing. Wowzers, man. But the third phase was incredibly hard. There was no reason the third phase has to be this hard. It was just wild, you know. And I could never build up my wombo combo because I kept getting hit, or I kept getting poisoned, or I kept getting whatever the hell. But I died, and died again, and died, and died, and died, and died for about 3 hours, I would say. But finally, I was able to kill the infected broodmother unarmed. Oh my god, was that a challenge. This thing, like I said, it took me about 3 hours. Anyway, I was able to go home with every boss killed under my belt. I actually enjoyed this challenge more than the woe mode, more than the ranged only. I enjoyed this challenge the most, and this actually has to be one of my favorite builds. I only never use it because of how hard it is, or time consuming it is, to get like the little fist mutation. But I gotta say, this was definitely my favorite run so far. Apparently it only took me 15 days to get everything done. I killed almost 600 creatures, and I ended with a teen score of 79%, or B. And like I said, pretty much nobody uses this build just because of how tedious and time-consuming it is to get Lil Fist. But honestly, I think it has the most potential out of any build. Thanks for watching.